You're not pro-life. You're just pro-birth. That's what many so-called pro-choicers say as a moral counter-argument to the pro-life stance. This talking point seems to have come from a 2004 interview Sister Joan Chittister did with Bill Moyers, where she says, "I do not believe that just because you're opposed to abortion that makes you pro-life. In fact, I think in many cases, your morality is deeply lacking if all you want is a child born but not a child fed, not a child educated, and not a child housed. And why would I think that you don't? Because you don't want any tax money to go there. That's not pro-life, that's pro-birth." To illustrate this point, in 2013, political cartoonist Nick Anderson drew a comic that depicts pro-lifers gazing in awe at a pregnant woman's belly saying, "We'll do whatever we can to protect your life." The next frame shows the same woman now with a newborn, and this time the pro-lifers are screaming, "Now you're on your own, and get a job, moocher." So is there any merit to the claim that pro-lifers don't care about children? Before I get to that, I have a question. Why should an unborn child's value and right to life depend on how many social programs are available after they're born? Think about what's being implied here, that needy children are better off dead, that the kindest thing we can do is kill them, and if someone's unable to provide for every single unplanned child, that they have no right to speak out against abortion. It's kind of like saying you can't oppose killing homeless people unless you turn your home into a shelter or pay for their housing. And it misses the single most crucial point of this debate. Abortion doesn't prevent a baby, it kills one. Which is why it's clear who is most deeply involved in the lives of unplanned children and their mothers, those who first and foremost think that they deserve to live. But is there any merit to this pro-abortion argument? Are pro-lifers doing anything to support struggling mothers and their children? Let's take a look. To start, there are over 3,000 privately funded crisis pregnancy centers in the U.S. that provide free pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, and adoption referrals. Most of these pregnancy centers also provide diapers, formula, baby food, and baby clothes, all provided by pro-life Americans at no cost. And there are many pregnancy centers doing even more, like in Ohio at the Pregnancy Center of Greater Toledo. In addition to providing pregnancy tests and ultrasounds at no charge, the pregnant mother can see a nurse that will assess her for risk factors and provide education around health during pregnancy. If the nurse determines that the mother has high risk factors, she will sign her up with a Healthy Connections caseworker to monitor her during the pregnancy. Or like in Arizona at Living Hope Centers. Not only do they have 4 pregnancy resource centers that provide free ultrasounds and pregnancy tests, but they also have a maternity home where women can live rent-free for up to 3 years. They provide the mothers with a job, and they facilitate classes where the moms learn essential life skills like budgeting, meal prep, parenting, and job skills. They also have the Earn While You Learn program, where after taking a class, the women earn boutique bucks to spend at the organization's thrift store. Before a mother and child leave the maternity home, the organization helps the mom secure employment, housing, and even a funded savings account. How many Planned Parenthoods offer formula, cribs, baby clothes, diapers, and maternity clothing, period, let alone free of charge? How many Planned Parenthoods offer housing or job and life skill classes? Again, all at no cost. On May 15, 2019, Times of Israel journalist Sarah Tuttle-Singer tweeted, "Pro-life friends, what have you personally done to support lower-income single mothers? I'll wait." She received over 13,000 replies. Maybe it's true that pro-life Americans don't want to rely on inefficient and wasteful government to help women and their children. But that doesn't mean that they don't care about them. In fact, quite the opposite is true. So yes, we are pro-life, and it shows. I'm Andy Griffith, founder and president of Pro-Life Man. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support us, please go to prolifeman.org.